U.S. Defense Secretary James Mattis arrived in Seoul this morning and is currently at the North Korean border, the DMZ, with his South Korean counterpart, Young-moo. For security reasons, his trip to the DMZ is under wraps for the time being, but it's widely thought Mattis will take the opportunity to warn Kim Jong-un against pursuing his nuclear missile ambitions. For more information, let's connect live on the phone to our man at Seoul's Defense Ministry, Kim Hyun-bin. Hyun-bin.
Good afternoon, Mark. U.S. Secretary of Defense James Mattis arrived in Seoul early Friday for his second visit as Pentagon chief. He is currently touring the frontline units and plans to give a strong message towards North Korea soon. Now, South Korea and the U.S. are scheduled to hold their annual Security Consultative Meeting in Seoul on Saturday, a day after the Allies Military Committee meeting. Now, that meeting is currently being held here and is led by the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the two allies, General Chung Kyung-do and General Joseph Dunford. We are also awaiting details from that meeting. Seoul's Defense Ministers Young-moo and Mattis will hold their official talks at the SCM on Saturday. The allies plan to have in-depth discussions on enhancing extended deterrence against North Korea's ever-expanding nuclear and ballistic missile threats. They are also expected to discuss alliance policies, including the early transfer of wartime operational control from Washington to Seoul, which is one of the key goals of the Moon Jae-in administration. The annual meetings are the Allies' top military consultation channels. However, this year's talks marks the first since President Moon and Trump took office. Now, Ministers Song and Mattis met on the sidelines of the ASEAN Defense Ministers Meeting Plus in the Philippines earlier this week. Now, they held their first face-to-face at the Pentagon in August. Back to you.